I forgot I changed my plane. What is that?
That's the stand-up part. You can take a passenger now.
Stand on top of the plane part. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Welcome back to Brew Barons with me, Ryo.
And me, Royal Green. Or Evie.
That's right. I'm the pilot, and she's the plane color.
I'm the paint.
The paint on the plane. I don't know what she was going for there. Was this here before?
Absolutely not.
I didn't think so. Right?
That's like a catch for.
I mean, yeah, it looks like it looks kind of like a fucking skyhook or some shit.
Yeah, that's what it is.
But
it's for a skyhook-like system.
I forgot I named the plane red.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, everyone who has to deal with my stupid sense of humor.
Like from the animated children's movie, Planes.
Was there a plane named Red in that?
Probably.
Okay. Was he also green, blue, and orange?
Unlikely. You should try and make your decal in the front chrome, if you can.
The decal in the front chrome?
Yeah, with
I
the
might
paint.
be able to do
Can
that.
you do that? The ornament.
The ornament? Probably. I can do dusty white for sure. The teal looked kind of extra chromy. What
Dusty white, I think.
The dusty white?
Yeah, it doesn't look
Imperial
good.
blue. Imperial blue is kind of chromy.
Yeah, that's alright. I just really wanted that shine, you know?
Yeah. So, let's check out some contracts. Like,
Veli.
Pending contract. Oh.
Did we not deliver?
We definitely did deliver. The Thirsty Sailor. Is that the name of the place we delivered to before?
Pretty sure.
Okay.
Because the first place you deliver to is the Pelican and the Pen.
The Pelican
and the Pelican.
Pansy Pelican.
And then the Thirsty Sailor, I think.
Save changes? Oh, does it not save the changes until I... Oh, I have to actually purchase the paint.
Yeah.
I did not remember that. But now I did. And now it's done. Alright. We need to deliver... And now, how do I pin this again? Cider?
I think you do it once you're in the brewery.
Okay. Maybe 17%. This is
13.
4 to 13%. 56 units of 4 to 13% apple cider.
Which we don't have.
So it's time to go for a flight plane.
Time for cider run.
Time to get flying.
So I don't actually know. I think you are officially farther than I've gotten in this game. I didn't play very much.
Oh, I didn't realize you played this little.
I played like the tutorial and a bit. So we're probably like right around the same area.
Okay.
I ended up experimenting with brews and such more than actually advancing the story.
Well, I need to find more apples.
The apples are more plentiful on the island across the bay, I believe.
What about the water guns that sound like real machine guns? Is this the one across the bay, you mean?
Yeah. I love seaplanes.
I do
desperately want one for myself.
Yeah, seaplanes are very cool. Just mechanically and aeronautically.
I will say I would prefer a flying boat over a pontoon plane like this one.
Trees, right?
I think so.
I don't know. I like the pontoon because a lot of modern pontoon planes also have landing gear, so you can kind of land on land or. You spotted something? What did you spot? Oh, another crate that I can't do anything with.
Yeah. Shoot it.
Oh, that's how that works.
You got some
I got
materials.
materials.
Probably
Okay.
for repairs, maybe?
Ooh, this looks like an apple tree.
Yeah.
Got it.
Good shooting.
2 apples. Is that enough apples?
No, you
Reset?
need 100.
Oh.
We have some, but I don't think we have many.
Oh, so I was randomly checking on IMDb. We'd had a conversation at one point about how bad guys and stuff always end up being like delightful, wonderful people.
Oh, right, yeah.
So I've been watching MASH.
Yeah.
So I looked up Larry Linville, the guy who plays
Winchester?
no, the worst one. Frank Burns. I don't know how relevant this is going to be to people watching this who have seen a show that's 45 years old.
If not, you should see MASH.
It holds up pretty well, particularly after season 5.
Yes.
But in any case, as expected, like every other bad guy and everything, he was one of everyone's favorite people.
Yeah, I'm sure.
One of the easiest people to work with.
Just honestly, from the demeanor of the character and how he played it, I figured he would be an actually really nice and funny guy.
And I bring it up because he has an engineering degree in aeronautical engineering.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's hilarious.
And that's what made me think of it. I was like, oh, that's very cool.
That is cool.
But yeah, it was another classic example of like he was everybody's favorite. He was the director's favorite because he was super easy to work with. He was delightful with all of his coworkers,
which is probably why he lasted so long, because the character itself wasn't very good.
Well, and that's one of the reasons he left the show, is because he was like, I feel like I've done everything this character can do.
Yeah,
the character is completely tapped out. I don't think there's any lower depth for him to sink to, anywhere else for him to go.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
And I think the show was better for it.
I agree. Yeah, he agreed too, because he was interviewed at one point and was like, Are you upset that you left? That you left and MASH ended up running another 6 years? And he was like, no, the character was dead. It was over. There was nowhere else. There was nothing else to do with it. So I don't feel weird about it at all.
Yeah, that's kind of awesome.
Yeah,
to have that satisfaction.
Yeah, right. To be like, I'm happy with what I did, and I don't need to have done more. I don't. There's no regret there.
And I would agree that character couldn't have really sunk any lower.
Right.
Oh, but I found a flying boat for sale.
Oh yeah.
We had, when we were kids, a micro machine that was a propeller plane, flying boat, U.S. Army. It had the twin props on the fixed wing that the hull hung from. So it was the engines and the wing, and then there was like some scaffolding, and the fuselage hung from that, and it was the boat shaped. And on the back it had on the tail, it had like 2 bubble sections where guns would go. And it was a micro machine, so it was fucking tiny. So I don't know if you remember
I don't
that.
know.
But that's the plane I would want, and that's the one that was for sale. And I can't afford it, but it looked awesome.
Yeah.
And I'd pull it up and read out the number, but my phone is charging in the other room.
Okay.
But that's the one I want. Not the one from...
I'm curious. You've piqued my interest talking about... I mean, that's... The most of why I'm playing this game is because I'm a big fan of aviation. And beer, but mostly the planes.
Yeah,
And that's what you call drift landing.
If you love planes and aviation so much, you should 100% watch Porco Rosso.
I think I've seen part of it. And I
Yeah, one time when Celeste and I were watching it in the kitchen.
It's classic Ghibli, you know, it's...
Yeah.
Never anything to complain about with them. Alright, so now, inventory. I had 50 apples already. Oh well. Now I have more. Alright, contract for Thirsty Sailor. Go to the brewery. We're just... contract, pin that. Get it up on the screen, because I am doofus.
I will forget every time.
Over and over again.
And remember, it's best to do little spoons of...
Yeah,
of
once
yeast.
you get close.
Yeah.
Alright. There's our apple ferment going in.
There we go. The PYB Catalina. Let's get a better picture of it.
PYB. That does sound familiar. Alright, that's 6.5.
Stupid dysgraphia.
Okay, so if I do...
PBY.
PBY.
PBY Catalina.
Not if you can. Max is 13. It's at 12.5 is perfect. Perfect, 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 perfect. We shall end.
That guy.
Oh, okay.
That's what I want, and I found one that's for sale that got refurbished in the 70s.
Oh, yeah?
So it had, like, in the two bubbles in the back, it had, like, couches.
Bland apple cider. All right.
In the forward spot where there was the gun turret, because they had the turret in front with the gun, and then the cockpit was up above that. So that front area was a bar.
Okay.
It was like a little round bar.
Yeah, yeah.
It was great. I absolutely loved it. Apple Dick. Apple Brick.
I'm just going to call it fucking...
100% cider.
I'm trying to think of like an alcohol-y pun for the word cider. That's like boozer hoocher, or you know, something that's like just describes poor alcohol.
Yeah. Swill.
Cider swill is the way to go. This is cider swill. Alright, let's get a label on there. There was one on an apple, I remember.
And this shit is destroyed.
There's an apple.
The full weathering.
Not full weathering, because I don't want it to look gross. I just want it to be clearly like, we didn't care that much.
Yeah. Well,
alright, good enough.
We'll have full weathering on our ancient pirate rum or something.
Cider swill goes back to plain, and then we go. And then we go!
And then we'll have cider swill on tap.
Yes, we will.
Because they're not going to want all 80 of this.
Why doesn't anybody ever want all of my alcohol? It's always so good.
You made sure it was 13%, right?
I did. That was the only thing I was very careful to check.
Okay. And you're right, this is definitely a different bar. The first one...
Yeah, the first one was over
just
there.
The Pelican and the Pen. Pen and the Pelican.
Oh, this is the 13th. This is the one. This is where you go... You go to pick up supplies. Or he's got, like, extra shit for you. Extra supplies, bar supplies or something,
maybe.
right?
Yeah, maybe.
During the tutorial. I think.
We should remember that was 3 parts ago.
It was only 3 parts ago. We recorded it like a week and a half ago.
Very smooth landing. I can tell you've done this before.
Thank you. Am I not meant to be a professional pilot?
I don't know. Sometimes she grades your landing. I don't know why.
Sometimes she's like, "That was really good."
She gets into it and thinks she's Air Force proud. And,
Fucking butter. Nice.
Ah, good timing. Come in. I was just starting to run low on brews.
Good news. I have some of the finest local crap.
Some of the finest cider swill.
This brew seems a bit mediocre, but perhaps I can sell it at a discount.
Well, it's exactly what you ordered.
Well,
so.
the contract is complete. I'll let you know when I need some more.
Any local news? The ongoing war between Marieth and Delholden appears to be deadlocked, as the Marieth counteroffensive appears to stall due to logistical issues. Residents of Bladas complain about unsightly billboards. And also residents of Vele complain about unsightly billboards.
Ooh, you gotta keep those billboards away from here, man. You rely way too much on air traffic to have big giant signs in the sky.
Yeah, right? That could be dangerous. Or Danger Mouse. Maybe, I don't know.
I'm not sure those brews were really all that good. I hope they don't give us a bad review.
Well, no one has explained...
What they ordered.
No one has explained to me either how to make them better, so I'm just a pilot. I don't know what you expect. You even talk about how good my piloting skills are. All the time.
I swear I got to a point where I started hiring people.
Maybe I'm not there yet. I have, despite doing the 3 episodes or whatever it has been of this game, I have done very little.
Yeah. Before you turn in, go grab some wheat.
Grab some wheat?
If it's there. No, it's not over there, is it?
Is it not over there?
It's behind your base.
Behind. Oh, yeah. I don't know if it'll be regrown yet. I think it's technically only been like
A day.
Or maybe 2. Because I think
that looks.
I think the game starts on January 1st.
It's
so
the other field to the left.
yeah, but
It's grown.
it is grown. It's full grown, like a sailor.
Oh no, it's not. Just that one section is.
Yeah, the section by the hill that I keep hitting the hill.
Yeah. Screw it. Never mind.
I will defeat this hill if it does the death of me.
Alright, come in at 1/3 throttle.
Maybe if I go this way, there won't be anything to run into.
Into the barn.
Oh, almost hit the hill anyway.
Nicely done. See, you just gotta be gentle and gradual and you're stalling.
This plane is stalling. It's not going. It's a lovely little Italian town, though.
Oh, it's wonderful. The aesthetic of this is gorgeous.
I feel like I could build the aesthetic of this game in that little tiny town builder that we have on the water.
Oh yeah, townscapes.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or townscapers. One of the two.
Townscaper, yeah.
Just gonna.
Oh, it's not letting me. It did not let me turn back over.
That's fine. You went right in.
Oh,
Yeah.
the plane is wrecked. I don't think our insurance policy covers reckless flying.
It
Well,
wasn't reckless. I just came into the garage upside down. What's so reckless about that?
it wasn't upside down until I was in. I don't know what you're so upset about. It doesn't even cost hardly any money to fix it. Wine. Alright, let's get this over to the bar, and this over to
The Prickly Wheat
the
Center.
brewery. Wispy wheat. Where did I get wispy wheat?
You got some just mixed in with the prickly wheat.
Oh, there was some. Yeah, that's right. No, I don't want to do catalog. I don't want to make a new plane. I want to go to my bar. I'm going to go hang out at my bar and talk to former Gus. Or
No, you
not.
could only talk to him when he was regular Gus.
What can I help you with?
There we go.
Ask about
ingredients can be found in the skies, but only over
Oh,
a
that's
few of the
right.
islands. They're constantly drifting with the winds, so you might need to circle the island
There's
as you
air
search
ingredients.
Each ingredient has
for 'em. Your
like
plane is equipped with a
yeah.
filter that can harvest them.
It's
Some
an air
ingredients on
filter.
outer islands
Yeah.
are very fine in size and will require a filtration upgrade before they can be collected.
Okay.
see some
That's
water
what I
plants.
Water plants can be found in the shallow waters around the islands. They're a bit easier to spot in the daylight and from a high aerial perspective looking
'Cause-
downward. I
Yeah,
also heard
'cause
there's a
stuff's easier to
plane
see in the
park
light.
nearby to help locate
Usually.
And from above.
Yeah.
Water plants can only be dislodged with an underwater disruption, like a water.
Oh, like a water bomb. A thing I don't have.
Ingredients
Yeah.
rise to the surface where you can
That's
collect
something
It may be
I
manageable
definitely
with a
did
light
have.
plane.
So we
However,
definitely aren't
heavy
there
planes
yet.
are a bit more
Because that's how you
suitable this
harvest the potatoes.
time. Gopher potatoes are cultivated in the nearby fields. They can be harvested from the
Okay.
air, but they are too deeply
Are
rooted.
those the ones that are in like the dark fields?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can give you my old water bombing equipment for your plane.
Oh.
With a carefully placed bomb, you should be able to dislodge.
Thank
the
you for
potatoes
telling
and
me
collect
that
them.
after I continued to talk to you and not right away when you first mentioned water bombing.
Yeah.
There are other ingredients planted in the fields in the outer
Great,
islands.
very
but you
helpful.
will need to upgrade your bomb to dislodge them.
Goodbye.
Now you can have potatoes.
Now I can have potatoes. Alright, that's it. Those are all the contracts. I guess I beat the game. Ooh, a brewer. There's how we improve outcomes.
And a mechanic.
I have sold very little Blapkiter. I've got Blapkiter, Crisp Prickly Lager, two slightly different alcohol volumes.
Because if I remember correctly, that 16% is actually 16.5%.
Yes, it's very, very slight. And
Almost.
some cider swill, which
You'd
is
almost think you could just mix them together and call it good enough.
yeah. The cider swill is actually even worse than the Blapkiter because it's weaker.
That's alright, we don't have that much of it.
Okay, so that is there like a this happens automatically, right? I don't have to like do anything here.
Correct.
Okay.
You can talk to other people in other bars, though. Like, you can just fly to another bar and talk to people, and sometimes
I
they'll
talk to you.
have an order.
They have a lot of different drinks. Yes.
They won't give you anything. There's nothing to be gained if they don't have an icon above it.
Okay. Well, that guy gave me water bombs. Maybe.
Yeah, I think he did.
How would I find out? How do I know that? Okay. Reserve tank. No. Not that way.
Equipment?
That's what I'm
That's
on.
what you're on. Then it's just, you just have
Oh, I
it.
can change the ornament.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
How?
No, you can't.
No. Oh, it's because it's all stuff in the
Yeah, you have to
catalog.
buy it. That's right.
Upgrades. Okay, upgrade water bomb.
Yeah, so you just have it.
Okay, so I should have it. Okay.
Water extractor.
Chance of spawning ingredients material. Okay, that's fun. Changes non-fruit ingredients into a random fruit. There is a transmutation ornament.
I love
What is this fucking alchemy horse shit?
I absolutely love that.
What?
That is
This
such
game
bullshit.
is so bonkers.
A highlighter?
Places a glowing marker over salvage
Oh,
points.
that's actually
and
really-
water ingredients.
That's really
not
nice.
bad. Okay, so plenty
A
to
bullet sponge.
plenty to play with here. This might be something. Maybe we take a break from recording these and do like a full 2-hour
A stream.
stream of it.
All right, that
'cause
sounds good.
it seems like there's a lot to dig into here,
And
and our episodes aren't really long enough for that, you know.
yeah,
Well, or we could just record longer episodes. That'd be
yeah,
okay
we
too.
could just do 45 minutes like we did for. Blasphemous.
Yeah. In any case,
We're
we're
gonna
done
end
with
this
this
here
one.
this
Yeah.
time.
Today we're ending. But thanks for watching. Be sure to check out our other videos and our streams over on Twitch on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Central Time. And that's
really
where-
it.
that's
just
it.
Come say hi. Come hang out. We like hangers.
we like hangers. Is where
We're
I'm
gonna start calling our fans hangers.
We're gonna leave
Yep,
you with
that's the one.
that.
Bye.
Bye.